Quick disclaimer, all the content in this video are for its rightful owner. No copyright infringement intended. I don't own shit. But yeah, enjoy the video.
C-RadTV, stop!
The final game of the Jets 2015 season was one filled with a surprising amount of hope for Jets fans. Win and they're in the playoffs. And even better, they're playing the walking mediocrity that is the Buffalo Bills. This is one of those rare years that they aren't in the league's cellar. Who knows what happens to them in the playoffs? They've literally got their ticket punched for them. Oh right, this is the Jets. They completely prolapsed the entire game with Fitzceptions all around. The Jets lose and fail to make the playoffs. Their fans immediately increase their alcohol consumption tenfold. Jack Daniels and Fireball immediately sell out within a 5-mile radius. The New York Jets, everyone! There are so many examples of this scenario playing out in Jets history that I could just end the video right here and it would be a valid argument for lolcowdom. Even if it is a good idea, this team is just too damn hilarious not to keep beating the dead horse. The Jets are the NFL's red-headed stepchild. They are constantly stuck and mocked in the basement, sneak out and make themselves awkwardly known for a year or two, then get beaten back down there by the rest of the league. The only good thing this team has been known for is Super Bowl III, where they stunningly upset the Baltimore Colts and created the legacy of Joe Namath, the most overrated quarterback of all time. Sadly, he is still one of the best this team has ever had. Who else have they had play QB over the years? A bunch of past their prime entities, gobs upon gobs of failed draft picks, and a swath of forgotten mediocrities. Their most successful quarterback over the past 25 years is Chad Pennington. Jesus fucking Christ in the ass with no lube. To be fair, he's a hell of a lot better than Duck Dynasty imitado Ryan Fitzpatrick, who fits both the aging journeyman and forgotten mediocrity checklist. He somehow pulled a strong year out of his ass last season. Well, excluding that shit show in the most important game, and suddenly decided he was hot shit. He demanded all of the money from the Jets. The Jets respond by laughing him out of the building. They have in-house options like Bryce Petty and Geno Smith. I can't even pretend to be optimistic about that. It was the most hilarious contract holdout in recent history. Fitzception never got a reasonable contract offer from any other team, and the Jets did nothing to try and replace him. What's a more Jetsy thing to do than re-sign such mediocrity to a one-year pity contract? It's like a couple getting into a massive argument and then reconciling with an incredibly depressing hand job. Once again, Fitzpatrick and the Jets played like dog shit this year. They were forced back into the basement of the NFL, only to reappear for their biannual teabagging at the hands of the Patriots. It's pretty easy to go 5-11 when your core players are as old as dirt, most of them don't give a shit, and none of them come anywhere close to meeting expectations. It's also pretty hard for the Jets to build from within as well. There's no other way to describe their drafting than legendarily bad.
Johnny Lamb Jones, wide receiver Texas. UCLA running back Freeman McNeil.
Jets take the first round selection, quarterback Ken O'Brien of California Davis. New York Jets first round selection, fullback Roger Vick, Texas A&M. New York Jets first round choice, Jeff Lageman, linebacker Virginia.
The New York Jets select Blair Thomas, running back, Penn State. The New York Jets select Johnny Mitchell, tight end, Nebraska. The New York Jets select tight end from Penn State, Kyle Brady.
The New York Jets select Mike Nugent, kicker, Ohio State.
There you go, Mike. The New York Jets select Brian Golson, defensive end, Ohio State. The Jets have just won the Super Bowl. York Jets select Mark Sanchez. Quarterback, USC. The New York Jets select D. Milner, defensive back, Alabama.
D. Milner, nice pick. Nice pick.
It's the 13th pick in the 2013 NFL Draft. The New York Jets select Sheldon Richardson, defensive tackle, Missouri.
The New York Jets select Geno Smith.
The New York Jets select quarterback Christian Hackenberg, Penn State.
Nope. So if you can't draft, can't play, and can't care, what the hell is this team even notable for anymore? Oh, that's right, the butt fumble. One of the greatest plays to ever be devised by the football gods for our comedic enjoyment. Shocked Jaguars fan may be a depressing offering, but he at least has dignity. Butt fumble is so full of shame, it's now a figure of speech. It is the perfect representation of failure, buffoonery, submission, and outstanding comedic timing that football has been dying for since Jim Marshall ran the wrong way for a safety. I could play this clip on repeat for 5 minutes with yakety sax in the background, and it would just as strongly prove my case. In fact, I'll go further and say that this play is the perfect microcosm of the Jets organization. Everything surrounding this team is a butt fumble. Their performance this season? Butt fumble. The free agent signings are usually butt fumbles. How they play in critical games? Absolutely a butt fumble. Brett Favre sending dick pics? He butt fumbled. John Idzik's tenure? Total butt fumble. Rex Ryan constantly butt fumbled his way around the sidelines for 6 seasons. Rich Kotite? That dude even looks like a butt fumble. Bill Belichick butt fumbled by accepting a head coaching position with the Jets, then gloriously unbutt fumbled on a paper napkin. The Jets butt fumbled by injuring Drew Bledsoe. Ryan Fitzpatrick's contract holdout was a double butt fumble. They continue to draft butt fumble after butt fumble after butt fumble. Even their fan base, like Fireman Ed, is a butt fumble. They drink themselves into a stupor after watching such butt fumbling, and then butt fumble their way into creating more butt fumbling bastard spawn. This play should be enshrined and bronzed as a statue outside of MetLife Stadium for all of us to bask in and enjoy, courtesy of a donation from the Mara family. Our future children and grandchildren should be able to laugh like we all did on that glorious day for millennia to come. I personally can't think of a more fitting way to end this video than with a musical montage.
My little dog Spot got hit by a car. Hubba, 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 hubba. Put his guts in a box and put him in a drawer. Hubba, 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 hubba. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way?